Welcome to the Excited Bull Book Talk. I'm Kim, and I'm coming to you from Norman, Oklahoma, where I live with my fiance Jason, our 3 dogs, and a bunch of family. Thank you for joining me for this episode, and if you like this episode, like and subscribe down below. I also do TV talk, movie talks, random talks, and crafty time talks, so there's always stuff to choose from. This episode is about Fledgling by Octavia Butler. I adored this book. I did. I thought I loved the different take on vampires and the vampire-human dynamic. This is a review, so spoilers if you haven't read this book yet. The hardest part to get over is the visual in my mind of how young Renee / Shori is supposed to look, and how not young some of her adult symbionts are. It's just, we live. It's not okay. I mean, it's okay because she's 50 years old, but she looks like she's 13. Visual in my head kept like, red flag, red flag, red flag. Like, what are you reading? The dynamic between the symbionts and the vampires, or the Aina. The Aina and the symbionts was really good. The whole court, getting some of their history about how they've been living with humans for years and years and years and years. It was really good. They fought in wars. How Shori came to be was really interesting. How some of her, what do they call them? They don't call them grandmothers. Elder mothers. Some of her elder mothers had been doing genetic modifications, so to make Shori into being, to make her more resistant to the sun, so she could be out and awake in the sunlight, and how the genetic material needed was African American genetic material, how they were superior because they helped the Aina with extra melatonin, I'm guessing, in their skin. I think that's the right word. I might be putting my foot thoroughly in my mouth, and if I am, I'm sorry. That makes them genetically superior because the sun doesn't hurt them as much as it hurts paler skinned people. So I thought that was really interesting. I thought that conversation on the racism amongst the Aina about it was really interesting. These people, these creatures who have lived for thousands and thousands of years and seen what racism can do, and how they acknowledge how awful it is and that they don't want to encourage it at all within the Aina people. That was really good. I did do a little Googling because I really wanted there to be a sequel to this book. And I guess Octavia Butler has passed away. This is my first Octavia Butler book, so I was not aware of her passing, and I am very sorry to have discovered her after her passing, and that I'm very sad that she has passed. And I did find that somebody was saying that she did have some stuff written for a sequel, but not much, so I don't know if they're going to try and ghostwrite a sequel. Don't know if that'll be any good. We'll see. I do have many, 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 many more Octavia Butlers now on my to-read list because I enjoyed this so much, and I want more. Anyway, if you haven't picked up this book and you like vampire fiction, this is a book for you. It's totally different. There's lovey stuff in it, but there's no lovey angst, which I can deal with lovey. Lovey angst is where I struggle a little more. So, I highly recommend this book. And until next time, make some time to get a little story in your life. Bye, y'all.